Mr. Anthony Smith, who do they fight next? Because I saw Dana come out at the press conference and said, listen, if Colby is the next best guy, then maybe he gets the third crack at Kamaru Usman. And I understand that logic, but I also don't understand it whatsoever, because far be it from me to go against Dana White. It's his company, can do whatever he wants, and fucking I just go to where I'm told and fucking commentate and whatnot. So, I don't make those matches. But I think Colby needs to, because he's the number 2 welterweight on the planet. But the people that he's beaten leading up to that, he lost to Kamaru. There's no shame. He beat Masvidal, but Masvidal was coming off 2 losses. He was just knocked out. And then the fights before that, there was Tyron Woodley, who was far from his prime with respect to Tyron. Who else? Who were some of the other ones? Dos Anjos, who was a lightweight, who was fighting at welterweight. There was Robbie Lawler. I know I'm not getting these in the correct order of when he last fought them, but these are like some of the last few people that he fought. I would like to see him fight some of those other big fucking names at 170. There's Vicente Luque. There's Khamzat. There's Gilbert Burns. Yes, they're fighting. Who else is there? There's tremendous Leon Edwards. I mean, he should be fighting Usman. I don't know if that's going to go ahead. There's lots of other people for Colby Covington to fight that I'm actually really interested in those matchups rather than getting another stab at Kamaru pretty soon.
Yeah, well, and he's talking about Dustin Poirier, which again is
I missed that one out. That's a fucking lightweight.
Yeah, he's chasing pay-per-view dollars. You know what I mean? Like he's chasing big fights and big names, but he's absolutely going to need a fight or two before he's going to get back to Usman. They're not going to give that to him right away, but
no,
I like the winner of Gilbert Burns and Chimaev. I think we get to you can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone there. If Chimaev gets through Gilbert Burns, absolutely tells me that he's the real deal. Like there's still a couple questions. He hasn't beaten anybody in the top 10. He's looked goddamn fantastic, but he just doesn't have that really nice name I think that everyone's looking for. If he beats Gilbert Burns, I think that's good enough. That's good enough to get him in there with like a number 1 contender fight or something like that. So and then that solves the question with Colby, because then if he beats Gilbert Burns and then Colby can beat him, then I think you get a lot of people to shut up about him getting a 3rd fight.
I started laughing then when you said Khamzat, because I was with him Friday and Saturday night. Him and Darren Till, they have become like best buddies. They're the new Colby and Jorge in the making. Them 2 against the world, right? and now they're with Block Asset, a company that I'm involved with and Darren's involved with. They're all down in Las Vegas right now because Khamzat's fighting Gilbert Burns, UFC 274, I believe that, April 9th, I want to say. Yep. So they've rented a house and they're living down there, and Darren's training with Khamzat, and he said Khamzat's really inspiring him, just seeing the way he trains, his work ethic and his approach to the sport. So they're all down there. So Friday night, I meet up with them all. Darren, Ilir Latifi. In fact, there's a picture on my Instagram if you want to bring it up, Brian. The Block Acid guys, Ilir Latifi, Darren, and Khamzat and myself. And we have a lovely dinner. And by the way, I want to say a shout out to Richard Wilkes from, he's the hospitality host or the host or the manager or some shit at Barry's Prime One Steakhouse in Vegas, because the bill was very expensive and he comped it, gave it his all for free. So thank you, Richard. Wow. Anyway, point of the story was, look, there we are.
Oh, there we go.
So there's us enjoying a nice steak, which turned out to be free. So that's always better. But anyway, point of the story is, we get out, we're at Valet, right? They've rented a BMW while they're here. So we get in the car, Khamzat's driving. Now, I don't know if he has a driving license or not. And I don't know how tough it is to get a driving license in Chechnya, because the motherfucker is out of his mind behind the wheel of a car. He is driving like a psychopath. And him and Darren are in the front. Darren's 28. I think Khamzat's 25 or 26. Younger guys, right? Maybe when I was younger, I would have thought it was hilarious as well. But I'm 43 in the back with 3 kids and a wife, that I want to get back to. And I'm like, fuck, get my seatbelt on. Khamzat's, he's driving like a nutter. He's going down the wrong side of the road. I'm like, Khamzat, you're on the wrong side of the road. He's like, brother, it's no problem. It's good. And I'm like shitting my pants. Darren thinks it's fucking hilarious. So Khamzat's going even faster. And he's purposely going down the fucking wrong side of the road, dodging cars and stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was terrified. I thought we were going to die. So we stop at a gas station, right? And I come out, I run in to grab something, and I walk out, fucking Darren's in the driver's seat now. They're doing fucking huge donuts on the fucking by the gas station. I'm like, what the fuck? Khamzat gets in the car. He starts doing donuts with me in the car. He must have missed one of the fuel pumps by about this much. You know what I mean? Then we pulled up at the Residence Inn, and he fucking drove up to the lobby again. Foot down, yeah. And then I got messages of Darren taking the piss out of me, making fun of me because, yeah, I was being a little bitch in the back. But I don't want to die. And those guys are fucking crazy.
Yeah, I wish I was there. I feel like we just could have kept switching drivers and just scaring this shit. Michael Bisping would have had a goddamn heart attack.
Oh my God. Oh my. Did you know how to do a donut?
Oh, yeah.
I've never done a donut in my life.
Well, you know what? We're going to have to change that.
I'm 43 years old and I've never done a donut. And when I was on The Ultimate Fighter season 14, we had a rental car on there. And I would pull up and I would drive down. There was like a big turning circle at the bottom. I'd always put the handbrake on and pull up like that because it wasn't my car. But that just shows 10 years ago, things have changed. These days, I'm a pussy. Anyway, Khamzat versus Burns, the winner of that for Colby Covington. There we go. Yeah.